My personal experience, I lost my son. He was 20. My son Michael shot himself in our house on June 4th, 2011. Michael had Crohn's disease. Doctors, the way they practice medicine today, they practice out of a prescription pad. They get prescribed into addiction by a doctor or use it in a party, or in Michael's case, he was prescribed into addiction. Some people get addicted to drugs. It doesn't mean that they're bad people. It just means they have a disease, and that's the way our society needs to start treating those people, as somebody who's suffering from a disease. My wife Julie and I have come out and made sure that his story was published. We did numerous interviews with the Buffalo News, just about every media outlet here in Buffalo, radio and television. We introduced laws which were incorporated into iStop, which is a law here in New York State. iStop is an internet system that tracks prescription drugs. It's been a problem since the late 90s, early 2000. It just has not been brought up to light as much as it is now. The bill was passed because of parents like us who united across the state.
Well, from a law enforcement standpoint, the root of the cause of the prescription drug abuse epidemic now would be, from what I see, overprescribing. Doctors tend to prescribe, painkillers in an excessive manner, and this leads to patients utilizing these prescription drugs in an unsafe way and not according to the way it's supposed to be prescribed and the way it's supposed to be used. Ultimately, when this happens, patients are able to obtain these scripts when they don't need them. Sometimes the exams aren't being conducted properly by the physicians. I can tell you that in our national pill take-back events, just in Western New York, over the last 3 years that we've been doing this, we've taken in 55,000 pounds of prescription drugs that people decided to turn in because they weren't using them.
People can be identified earlier who may have problems or may be at significant risk for problem, and then be able to provide a comprehensive set of interventions that will arrest that problem. That's kind of the perspective that I come from, recognizing that we're all unique individuals and that our problem, the problem of addiction, will be unique to all of us, both from a psychosocial perspective as well as a medical perspective. And there's been research that demonstrates that when you combine the two, you get even better at it.